Hi, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your reading for April 2017. This is a general reading and may not resonate with all of you, but hopefully there will be enough in it that each of you can get something from it. I really appreciate that you watched, liked, and subscribed for my first video that I ever put up on YouTube. Which was the mid-March reading. So I'm going to continue with April readings and see how that goes. If you would like a private reading, please email me at traveler1230@gmail.com. This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I am using the Mystic Dreamers Tarot by Barbara Moore, the Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue, and the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron-Reid. Okay, Scorpio, here we go. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Wands. So for April, for you Scorpio, I don't know what to say. It's not a happy reading by any means. It looks like you are going to be going through a few struggles this month. The first card you have is the Three of Pentacles. And it's paired with the Five of Pentacles. So when the Three of Pentacles first came up, I thought, okay, great. We have maybe definitely some changes going on, more so around the home or the home life. Maybe some lifestyle changes. But then it's paired with the Five of Pentacles. So what comes to mind, and I'm actually going to pull another one here. What comes to mind is that it looks like you and a partner are starting some kind of project, whether it's something as simple as painting or doing a major remodel in some way. But I don't know if you're doing it on a rental home or apartment, or maybe a rent-own type deal. But what it feels like to me is that you are feeling really optimistic about the future and what's happening, and you're trying to make the place your own and make it sunny and happy and really clean and inviting. And then something happens where it's no longer yours. So whether if it's a rent-to-own deal and the owner backs out of that and then says, oh, I've sold the house, so you're going to have to get out. Because I feel like there's a removal from this place that you've spent the time, money, energy changing to make yours. So I'm seeing and feeling a lot of disappointment. But when I pulled a clarification card, it was the Wheel of Fortune that came up. So it's saying, yeah, okay, this kind of sucks, but this is what is meant to be, because this place was never yours. You weren't supposed to spend any more time or energy or money on this place because it was never going to be yours. So basically the universe stepped in, pulled you out of the situation so you wouldn't invest anymore. Next, we have the Six of Pentacles. combined with the World. So with this, it looks like when you are removed from this home situation, you are going to have to rely on friends or family to help you move forward. And although it might feel like you're being a burden, I don't think that this is actually something where you're taking advantage of your parents or your friends or whatever. I think that you're just doing what you need to get yourself situated again, because you have the World paired with the Six of Pentacles. So it's like you need the charity, but it's only for a very short amount of time, because with the World, things are coming full circle. Things are coming to completion. So you're not going to need the charity for long. But it looks like where you and your partner are going through this together, then we come to the Lover's card, which is also about a choice. With it is the King of Cups. Now, oddly, in this reading, and it is a general reading, so it could happen, but this one I really feel a female energy instead of a male energy. So I feel like there is some woman, maybe it is your partner, maybe it's a close friend, but I feel like she really has a lot of say and impact on your life and what you do. So it's like there's a choice. I feel like there is something coming between you and the partner that you went through this with, or the person that you, if this isn't a romantic partner, maybe it was a best friend you were living with, but there's something coming between you here. There's a lot of emotion, and maybe there's some resentment for the fact that this situation happened at all. Next, we have the Chariot. And that is paired with the Nine of Swords. The Chariot is about physically moving, travel, new vehicles, geographical movement. But because it's paired with the Nine of Swords, I feel like this is a movement out of necessity. Again, just like at the beginning where you had to move because of this deal that went on, or I don't know, maybe there was an eviction if you were renting an apartment and maybe you were painting murals on the wall. The landlord came and said, I told you there was no painting, that's it, get out. Something like that. I feel like that is then going to almost happen again, in a sense, at the end of the month, because of some of this resentment that's going on here with this female that is, I don't know that she's purposely causing problems, but I really feel that this woman has too much say in what's going on in your relationship. Because I do feel like maybe your partner leaves you for this woman, or maybe it's a family member of your partner and she manages to get your partner to break up with you, something along those lines. And then I feel like you are left going back to this charitable place, needing more help. Except this time, there's heartbreak to go with it. I hate to deliver messages like this, Scorpio. So I'm going to pull some more cards and see if we can get any clarification, validation, or additional information. I don't know if there is a job loss during this too, or maybe you weren't working to begin with and were relying on your partner for financial support. But I feel like there's a little bit of a financial struggle during April for you as well. Again, please don't dislike the video just because you don't like the message. And I'm also going to pull a few from the Enchanted Map. Okay. So, first card that came up is the Wheel, which is no surprise since that was the clarification card that came up. And it's paired with Sad Embrace, which really is reminiscent of the Nine of Swords. Same posture, same position. So although the Wheel is about positive change and a situation moving forward and fortune being on your side, it's paired with Sad Embrace. So I feel like there's a lot of underlying emotion in this. So where some people might look at the positive side of being forced to move or forced to make major changes in life, I feel like it's almost too much for you. I don't know, Scorpio, if you're I think some of you are really struggling with anxiety or some severe depression. So no matter what happens, I feel like that's always going to come out. There's nothing wrong with having anxiety. It's just a matter of finding a way to look for even a little bit of light in every situation. So I think that maybe where this King of Cups that comes in and is actually a woman, I think that it just makes it easier for her to manipulate the situation because of the underlying anxiety. You're always going to be suspicious of your partner, no matter what. If your partner just has a friend or goes out and there is someone else around, that you're going to be accusing your partner of cheating or finding someone else attractive or things like that because of your own insecurities. So I think that I'm not saying that you're bringing this on, but I feel like you're always looking for the downside of things, which doesn't help the situation. Next, you have the Three of Air, which is basically the Three of Swords, which I'm sure you remember what that looks like, the heart with the three swords through it. And it is paired with education. So with this, okay, so just to pull the clarification card, for the Three of Air, it represents the great sadness, heartache, needing time to heal, needing time to forgive yourself and others. There's a lot of resentment here. And I think that if you can get help, I'm not saying that you need to go and talk to a therapist. If you choose to, fantastic. But you don't have to take that route. I think that if you do some research into anxiety or depression, or talk to people that have been through it. It might help you a little bit. You need to educate yourself on what's going on here, because the clarifier card, being the star, it's all about happy times, positive changes, making plans, being on the right path. So I think that if you were able to just take certain things in stride, this wouldn't be as big a deal. The Five of Fire, which is like the Five of Wands, is paired with Heal the Ouch. So again, like, there's a lot of emotional distress in this reading. The Five of Fire is all about competition, conflict. In the traditional tarot, it's supposed to be kids play fighting kind of thing, but a lot of people look at it like it's an actual sparring match going on. But it's paired with Heal the Ouch. So it is, I think that you need to use the situations that are occurring in April to help you move forward. If there is a loss of where you live and a loss of a partner, or some kind of we'll say a glitch in where you had seen your life going, it's time to work through it. If you need to go see a doctor, get on some medication, get some therapy to help you through these times, you need to do it. There is no shame in it at all. But I'm really feeling a lot of heaviness in my chest while I do this reading, and almost like a sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach. I'm just feeling an overall heaviness. And I'm assuming that this is coming from the energy of the cards and the energy of Scorpio for April. The weight of sadness is a lot to carry around. And I think that you getting the necessary help is going to make things better for the rest of the year. The more opportunities are going to come up for you if you're able to release some of what you're holding on to. If you and your partner are splitting up, it's a really sad time, especially if you've spent a lot of years together. But it's just opening a door for better things to come through. Again, please don't be mad at me because of what came up. If you would like to leave any comments, I can try to explain further if something is really sitting wrong with you. If it doesn't pertain to you at all, please watch your moon and rising signs and see if that is any better for you. This was a general reading and is not going to resonate with everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic April.